Shibu sir, Radhika ma'am, you can unmute yourself. I have made both of your co-hosts, ma'am. Sir.
Sorry, sir.
So I have made you a co-host, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you.
And Radhika ma'am, I have also made you a co-host, ma'am. You can unmute yourself, ma'am. So should I start adding the participants? Shibu sir?
Yes, sir.
So should I start adding the participants?
Yes, sir. Sure, please.
We are
And
added
Radhika
added the participants. Just wait to 194 only. Let them to come. And those who are joined, kindly rename yourself. We have seen Anida, Yam 30, Preeti Thakur, Kumud Singh. Please change your rename yourself. Already video posted in your group. Please rename yourself. Otherwise, the technical head may remove you from the meeting because he will be facing problem to create the certificate. Kindly do it. सबसे अनुरोध है आप अपने आप को रीनेम कर दीजिएगा स्कूल कोड विथ योर नेम. Kumar Kamalesh, Kumud Singh, please rename yourself. Mr. Rupesh Kumar, rename please. आउट होकर के रीनेम कर दीजिए. Yes, I myself doing. I'm clicking on my name and then I'm getting that enter the name. Everybody, please do it. Rajesh Pandey, please rename yourself. Sayang Deg Mukherjee, please. आप योर स्कूल कोड आप अपने स्कूल कोड ले लीजिएगा उसके बाद आप अपने नाम लिख दीजिए. Those who are yet not done before starting, please do. Anil Kumar Pandey, Anjali Singh, Anu Kumari, Anu Belju, Beauty Kumari, Bikash Mahato, Gautam Bose, Krishna Niketan. Krishna, please change it.
ma'am, few of them are writing their school code in the chat. This is not acceptable.
Realme 5, Redmi 8. Please change yourself. You can rename yourself. Click on R5, Redmi 5. Click on it in the box with the extreme left side. Click on it and rename yourself. Priya Kumari, Pushpa Kumari Sinha, Redmi 8, Sakshi Singh. Please change your rename yourself. How to rename? It's very simple process. The box which is showing your name, click on it. Then you will get an option. Click on the rename option and change your name yourself. Basant M30. Please rename yourself. Gopal G, St. Mary's English. Shrikant Singh, Anjali Singh, Shalini Priya. Please rename yourself. We should be a good student. Redmi 8, Redmi 10 Prime, Realme 5. You just write the code and write your name, nothing else. Vivo 1820, please. 65443. Please write your name also. For certificate purpose, it's required. 65443. Please write your name.
Ma'am.
Abhishek Ayush, Anjali Jha, Ankita Sinha, Anshu Singh, Dev Singh, please rename yourself. Suhani Singh, lot of participants are there. They are yet not renamed. Please do it. Oh, okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, there is one
Shibu
more.
sir, are you ready?
Ma'am, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes,
Hello?
you are audible. You are
Ma'am,
audible.
few of these participants are mentioning in the chat group. It's not acceptable. Many of the participants are mentioning in the chat group. They need to rename themselves in the profile. They are just mentioning in the
Okay,
chat group.
okay. आप सबने देखिएगा, आपने participants को click कर दीजिए. आप when you click the participants, you will be getting the entire participants. अपने नाम सबसे ऊपर में होंगे. उसके राइट साइड के जो ब्लॉक है उसमें क्लिक कर दीजिएगा तो आपको रीनेम ऑप्शन आ जाएंगे. बहुत इजी. आप चैट बॉक्स में नहीं लिखे, जैसे हम फॉर एग्जांपल लिख रहे कि रीता सिन्हा, आरएस साइड में बॉक्स में दे रहे, आरएस में क्लिक करना है. जैसे आरएस में क्लिक कर देंगे, there is option is that the lower hand, ask to unmute, rename, put in wait, that's remove, many options का rename yourself. मुझे लगता है कि इससे ज्यादा बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. Everybody is well learned person. Shibu sir, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Yes. Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of Aryavarta Sahodaya School Complex, I welcome you all in this session of training. Yes, we are. Today is with us renowned principal, Holy Mary International School, Darbhanga, and renowned, you can say, well-known trainer, Shibu V. Raju is with us, and he's taking, today's topic is very interesting, and we know that being a teacher, being a principal, we are all facing a lot of issues. That is that the anger control, how we can make the anger-free school. That's, we know that it is in the training sessions number of times. That is Shibu sir will take you who said all those things. That said that it is highly required the anger-free schools to be made. Because if students are very calm and quiet, it's easy to take. How to introduce that, what are the steps to be taken? These all today Shibu sir will explain to you. Thank you, sir. And once again, welcome on behalf of the entire participants. Before starting, once again, appeal to all the participants. Kindly rename yourself. Otherwise, technical person is watching you. If you'll write the Realme Note 5, Samsung Note or something else, then it's very difficult to find out your name and for making certificates. So आपकी फिर से बता दे रहे कि आप अपने नाम की राइट साइड में बॉक्स में शॉर्ट फॉर्म आया होगा, उसमें तुरंत क्लिक कर दीजिए. 2 minutes only. After that, Shibu sir will not give wait for you. Just click it and rename yourself. With the option will be getting, आप rename में click कर दीजिएगा. आपको कुछ नहीं करना है, स्कूल का कोड लिखना है, आपका नाम लिखना है. I hope everybody will do. We are. Thank you once again, sir. Please, let's have the anger-free school. Let us all together make anger-free school, anger-free student. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for our introduction and welcome to me for your beautiful compliments, ma'am. Thank you very much. With the ma'am's blessings, I'm here in the Bihar itself last 8 years. Thanks a lot personally to you, ma'am. Thank you very much. And once again, I welcome all our teachers, principals who are participating in this workshop today. And the topic that we have to reflect, that is quite, as ma'am has said, quite interesting topic, anger-free zone, anger-free school, as a topic that we have. Many of times, we think, how can I make myself as an anger-free person? Once a lady was quite, irritating everyone, the family members, the society people, all were, far away from the lady. And few months, she analyzed that none of the people were able to communicate with her. And not only that, whenever she was trying to communicate with someone, they run away from her because she used to get angry, she used to irritate. So one day it happened to meet a monk. And she explained to the monk that, I'm having such problem. How can I come out of this problem? I'm getting angry. I'm making everybody sad. I'm making everybody irritation. How can I? So the monk told, one thing. I'll visit you after 1 week, and till then, a small homework for you. That suppose somebody says something, say thanks with a smile. They shout, they scold, they tell against something against you. Okay, whatever they say, just say thanks with a smile. She could not do 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and gradually she happened to, made it possible in the life that gradually maybe once, twice, thrice, and after 1 week she was waiting for the monk, and the monk has not come. And after a few months, of course, the monk came, and she was quite happy to tell the monk that she was one among the favorite persons in the society for everyone. That is what, when we talk about angry, making somebody irritation, this is what we have to look into. Especially when we go to the class, we may have lot of problems in the life. Lot of problems we'll have in the life. N number of problems. Maybe there may be a clash between two teachers. There may be a clash, maybe at a family. We have come to the school. Might be a kind of clash with principal or school management, and with the same feeling, same emotion, I am getting into the class. And when I enter into the class, I show the same face attitude towards the students, same face and attitude, and the students, they feel problem. One instant that I can, this is one type of problems that we face. Another problems that we face, students may ask some questions, maybe from the syllabus, maybe out of syllabus, and continuously sometimes students may ask questions to make us irritate, and what we do, without thinking something, we also react towards that. Some students may not be bringing notebooks, may not be bringing copies, pens, and we shout, we just react towards that, out of control. It is nothing wrong that we get angry. It is nothing wrong. That we'll see as the time goes. Nothing wrong. It is a feeling. It's an emotion. Suppose we are not getting angry at any time, that means something is wrong. Suppose we are getting angry, and suppose how we are controlling it, how we are channelizing it. For example, I got angry, or I was having a clash with A, with a person A, and I'm showing the anger to B. Since I could not show anger to A, I'm showing my anger to B. It can have a bad impact on me. So it is not that show anger to anyone without any reason. Okay, there should be, suppose there should be justification. Suppose we show any anger. That too, it is not out of control. You can show. Even after that, it is we should have a smiling face. Suppose in case we get angry towards somebody, we should have a smiling face towards others, even to the same person. Why do we get angry? For example, a child is doing naughtiness in the class. We make it for fraction of seconds. Hey, get up. Okay, we told. Okay, when he got up, or when he gets up, we should tell and make him aware with a smiling face that no, it is not good. Now maintain yourself so that the purpose of the class will be fulfilled. So here, just we can see, attitude of students in the class, attitude of teachers, and just in the right side, create a calm classroom. In between the introduction, ma'am has said that if suppose students are okay in the class, the input that we are giving in the class, that will have a good impact to get output. For example, I am teaching 100% in the class, properly with all energy I am teaching, but the students are not listening to me. Students are there doing their own business, and looking into that, I am getting angry towards them. So that will have bad impact. So here let us see. Anger is an emotion characterized by antagonism towards someone or something you feel has deliberately done you wrong. See, as I said here, anger is a emotion. Anger is an emotion, just an emotion. Don't go beyond that. Don't go beyond that. Once a husband was complaining against his wife. Once a husband was complaining against his wife that husband has given 2 eggs to the wife and said A should be boiled, B should make omelette. A should be boiled and B should be omelette. What the wife did, B made boiled, A made omelette. No difference in it. 2 eggs, one has to be. By looking into that, the husband got angry. Okay, simple. It is not a reason to get angry, but without a reason, getting angry, that will get bad impact. That will have the bad impact. So it is an emotion characterized by antagonism towards someone or something you feel has deliberately done you wrong. Somebody has done something wrong against you, automatically get angry. Automatically we get angry. Anger can be a good thing. It can give you a way to express negative feelings, for example, or motivate you to find solution to problems. But excessive anger can cause problems. How it can be positive, for example, we were waiting for 10 and inter +2 result last few weeks and months, and yesterday result has come. Now the expected result may not have come. It is a fact. The expected result may not have got. So we are getting angry towards somebody. Why the students have not got high marks? Why it happened? Okay, it's fine. But this kind of approach can lead to the positive attitude. How it can be? No. The spirit that I have, yes, I analyzed that something went wrong. I analyzed. And I am getting a kind of energy from it. Yes, next time I will try level my best. Next time I will try my level best in order to achieve the best mark individually or in overall in the class wise or overall in the school based. Okay, so such a way we can easily find out positive energy from it. If suppose we go in a negative way, that can make problems in our lives. So here 3 types of angers we can see. One is passive aggression. Next one is open aggression. Another one is assertive anger. 3 type of angry we see here. If you are angry, the best approach, suppose we are angry, and the best approach is assertive anger. Passive aggression, it can lead to depression. For example, a teacher is getting angry towards child, or someone who is elder to me getting angry towards me. What do? I just go passive. Okay, leave it, or can suppress it. When I suppress oneself, it is something like a spring. I go on suppress it, and when I get angry, it blasts. So that don't suppress it. And open aggression. Just somebody got angry with me, I just show to. And the way we channelize our anger, for example, teachers scolded a student, principal scolded a teacher, or the management corrected someone. My father scolded me, my mother scolded me, my elders at home scolded me. Why did they scold? Is it because they do not have love towards me? No, it is not because of that. They have a lot of concern for me. They have a lot of anxiety towards my future. They have a lot of care for my personal life. That made them to get angry, so that I may not do something, or I may not go in a wrong path. A positive approach towards me made them to get angry. That is in a way okay. But even it is says, if suppose I have to correct someone, correct properly, without anger, make them, It is quite tough task. It is quite tough task. For example, we are telling a student bring a copy every day. One day I told, 2 days I told, 3 days I told, 4 days I told, and he's not bothered. He's not bothered, and he's not writing any chapter notes. He is not giving for any correction. Nothing is doing. Even after all correcting a n number of times, so what will happen? Automatically you'll get an angry. Why are you doing like this? Why are you doing like this? Yes, we may get. So, it is quite tough to control it, but what we can do, call the student, counsel the student, and ask, what is the reason that he has not brought? What is the reason why he has not brought? I do remember in my childhood, in my class, she is my neighbor. She did not bring notebook. One day she did not bring notebook in the class, and she is a good student. She is good in studies. Even metric also, inter also, she got one of distinction marks. And the teacher asked her, why you did not bring the copy? And he beat her with a stick. Those days, teachers used to beat with stick. So teacher bet, and I knew the reason why she has not brought. And of course, I went and told the teacher too later, because even those days also, with some of the teachers we were quite friendly with the young teachers and all. So I went and told the teacher the reason. That one of my friends, her father was a drunkard, and the previous day he has taken out all her books and her brother's books, everything. He took away and threw outside in a raining water, and even she managed to bring something out of the water. She took out something, she got, and she brought it something. And of course, the teacher felt bad, and she was called by the teacher, and of course, he told, okay, I did not know. But the action when we have taken sometimes, it can make bad impact. So it is not that we get such kind of anger, first time suddenly. No, give correction, make sure that your feelings reaches into, if suppose principal to the teachers to the students, parents to the children, maybe elders to the younger ones, our feelings should reach. So there are many common triggers for anger, such as losing your patience, feeling as if you are opening, opinion of or efforts aren't appropriate and appreciated, and injustice. For example, I am doing well, my name has been not called out by my principal. For example, 5 people worked together for a function. Unfortunately, my name has been missed out. Then we may think about, why my principal has not called out my name? Why my principal has not called out my name? Next time I will not do any activities. Even if he gives, I will not do. I will not accept it. He might have, missed out. He might have missed out. Thanks. When somebody says thanks to you, the work that you have done, that is finished. The compensation for your work. The compensation for your work that has been done. That's the difference. Remember teachers, when somebody says thanks to you, that means the compensation for the work that you have done is finished. When somebody does not say thanks to you, that person is bonded for you. The person is bonded for you. That positive attitude that you have done towards him. So, it is good that suppose somebody is not appreciating, it's okay, no problem. All are getting maybe sometimes, something I have not got, it's okay. Maybe for betterment. Example, years back, in a school, one of the teachers explained in the offline workshops. I asked, just to share an incident which hurt you and made you so happy. So one of the teachers in a workshop, I think in Gaya, when we are having a workshop, he was explaining. He was expecting as a class teacher. He was expecting as a class teacher of 10th class. And when the principal declared the list, he was not at all class teacher in any one of the classes. And he felt so bad that he performed excellently in 9th class as a class teacher, So obviously he was expecting as a class student 10th class, but he did not get even 9th class or 10th class, not even got as a class student any one of the sections. After a few days, when the academic session started, principal declared that he will be coordinating up to 10th class. He will be coordinating up to 10th class. Now you see, maybe something to come. Don't think it is injustice. Maybe something to come. Wait for the end. Wait for the end. Now, just beginning. Tomorrow, the half beginning maybe. Day after tomorrow, maybe again the new beginning. Wait till the end. Till the end. Other causes of anger include memories of turmeric or engaging events and worrying about personal problems. I have some personal problems. I think my problems are the biggest problems in the world. My problems are the biggest problems in the world. Once I was, years back, I used to counsel. Sometimes I used to call, I was in a monastery type area. I was under monastery, we can say. So we used to, sometimes we used to give counseling for youngsters, married people. So one lady came for a counseling and she was explaining an incident which made her happy, that she got divorced in very young age, and she was quite upset. She was quite upset. Then when she went to the court, there are so many people she met that those who are having problems more than her. And such incidents we see here on in the common area also, that the people think I am the sickest person in the world. Almost all sickness that I have. Kindly go to the AIMS, medical colleges, big hospitals, or even the local hospitals and see the people in the hospitals are having problems more than me. Having problems more than me. So it is when I think my problems are the biggest problems in the world, then I put myself into the greater problems. And that makes me upset, anger, stress, a lot of things it leads. So don't worry. Don't worry. Sometimes anger can be good for you if it's addresses quickly and expressed in a healthy way. We express in a healthy way, it is good. In fact, anger maybe helps some people think more rationally. And when we think about rationally, a person who is having anger cannot have a proper decision. Normally, there can be exceptions, but normally a person who is in an anger mood, we may take, wrong decision. Even I have noticed when we play cricket, basketball, volleyball, I may miss the ball. Bowler is bowling, and first ball I could not, touch. Second I could not touch. Third I could not touch. I got angry. And the fourth ball, I just prepared myself with a full anger to hit the ball. What happens? Ball comes and takes the stumps and go. No, when I am having a lot of anger, I should be calm and good. Just calm and good. Reflect. The next word which comes out of my mouth, that will be right or wrong. Sometimes when I get anger, I may use, unparliamentary words. It can be used. Okay. So such, situations shall not happen. Such situations. For example, as I said, many of times teachers are found in a wrong way. You know why? A child is doing something wrong. Kindly listen this very carefully. What makes us anger, how the anger leads us to the wrong path. When children are doing something wrong, they have done wrong. Whoever sees or gets information, everybody will say that, okay, everybody would say that child has done wrong. But what happens the second part, when children are doing wrong things, on opposite side, we are getting angry. Sometimes we are slapping. Sometimes we are giving harsh punishments. Now, when it comes to parents, when it comes to principal, when it comes to parents, they analyze the student and teacher. Student has done something wrong. The reaction of the teacher stood above the wrong attitude of child. above that. And everybody say that, no, you are not allowed to give corporal punishments. You are not allowed to give corporal punishment, or you are not allowed to give, uh, high punishments. So what we have to do, we have to control oneself. Okay, in an anger we take hand. Okay, suddenly we take hand. Balance, balance. You touch a child, it can turn into something else. So, balanced way. However, unhealthy episodes of anger, an incident I have said, sudden anger, and in front of everybody, I am blamed. I am blamed. At last, I will say sometimes, sir, I have done for the betterment of the child. A normal, it's a fact. I don't deny it. I don't deny it. The action that we are doing, a punishment or something, or we are getting angry, it is for the benefit of the child. But the consequence of the sudden effect, that can lead to negative approach. That can lead to negative approach. That we have to see. Okay. So when you hold it in far long periods of time, turn it inward or explode in range, can wreak havoc on your body. First and foremost, the American Psychologist Association states that anger is generated towards a person or thing which one perceives as having wronged them in one way or another. A kind of wrong things in one or another way. Anger is not always negative, though it can sometimes serve as an inspiration for people to take action or overcome certain fear. Okay, it can. So how do us, stronger, come out of anger? Here, 8 countings. Count on. For example, I am getting angry. I'm getting angry. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just counting. My concentration, counting. My concentration goes on to the counting. Or take deep breath. Just up, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. But does not mean that a child is doing naughtiness in the class and I'm standing in the class and counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does not mean that. Okay. Or okay, I got angry. The child is doing something. I am writing the note on the board. The child who is sitting behind children, they are chatting, touching the body, doing unwanted things. And now I understood. I got angry, standing in front of all, and up, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. No, that looks awkward. I'm not saying about that. I'm not at all indicating to that. But a kind of exercise that we should do, maybe in the form of yoga, or go walk around. Maybe I'm stressed, go around, walk. Maybe I have a habit of listening to music that has played some tunes on the mental escape. Maybe I got upset, think about something as stretchings, or repeat a mantra, relax your muscles. Just relax yourself. My mind should be relaxed, so that suddenly it is in the class, not be expressive that I am relaxing myself. Then what will happen? Children will start smiling and my anger may go high. My anger may go high. So students are students. Students are students. Understand the reality of in the class. As you become anger, your body's muscles tense up. Becomes sometimes shiver. For example, like when I get angry, I also used to get angry. Lot I used to get angry. Sometimes our mentors using are also used to say me, Shibu, I think you need to control your anger, because I became a principal in a very quite young age. So I was quite active and energetic. So I get anger very fast. And before also I have taken this workshop when one of the persons from CBA asked me to take a workshop on anger-free school, and I was preparing this PPT, and something that came to mind. I was about to show anger, and I remembered, no, today only I prepared topic on anger-free. Then I smiled at. Even though I smiled outside, inside I was laughing. Such situations will come. situation. Then I became relaxed. It's a fact I'm saying. I was about to get angry, very worst way. About to get angry. Then the moment I analyzed, no, in the evening I have to take a workshop on anger free. And if I get angry on the same day, how do I take on the same topic? Then I smiled and told the person, okay, we'll discuss the matter later, and then send. We become tensed. And not only that, inside our brain, the chemical reactions take place, and our burst of energy can take place, not only for a few seconds, it can go for long duration. So what we have to do, even in case suppose we get a kind of angry, or muscles freeze and the energy burst, then what we have to do, just relax. As I said in the previous here, as I said here, do some kind of practices that will make us relaxed, So here, an anger-free school aims to set benchmark for stockholders to value freedom from anger. That is said by Mayo Clinic staff in 2011. For creating an anger-free school, the involvement of all stockholders, such as students, teachers, non-teaching members, parents, and community at a large is extremely crucial. I remember 3 days back it happened. Normally I also try my level best not to get angry. So, I heard a noise outside that a parent was, thoroughly getting angry towards our office staff, and he was shouting. And I went out and I was, tried to control. He was not. Then, normally, such situations we get angry. So, one thing sometimes we try to do, suppose somebody is getting angry. As I said, parents get angry. We call them peacefully to the office. Some exception cases may be there, some places. But normally we call the parents to the office, give them a glass of water, give them a cup of tea, make them relax. Automatically they have water, cup of tea and all, they relax. But it is not possible with the students. It is not that possible with the students. The child is, doing, getting, or beating something else, or teachers are getting angry. Always we can give them glass of water, or, always give a cup of tea. Suppose a principal is thinking that the teacher is getting angry, and let me give a glass of water and give a cup of tea. I think almost all teachers will get angry every day, because principal will be offering glass of water and cup of tea. It is not of that, but as per the situation, that's what I want to convey. As per the situation we have to, and not only for that, as the stockholders of school, it's a responsibility of everyone. It's a responsibility of everyone that I should not go and make someone anger. So, for example, teacher is getting angry. The reason is a student. The reason is student. Now, student, as I said, I am writing something on the board. I am writing something on the board. When I'm writing something on the board, two students are, playing behind. So I got angry. So when I got angry, the reason is students. But indirectly, I am the reason. Indirectly, I am also the reason. Why? The reason is that I did not have eye contact with the students. Even though I am writing in the board, sometimes I should see to the students. Sometimes I should walk in the class, that yes, I have to make sure that I am aware about the students. Why do students speak in the class? Why? Because students understand that teacher is not having connection with me. So indirectly it can. In 25th Sahodaya conference, in 2019, just before Corona, 2019, in the month of December, 16, 17, 18, I think, we had a Sahodaya conference in Delhi, and I also could participate in the Sahodaya conference in Delhi. Many principals participate in this conference, and Sister Shivani, BK Shivani, she said she has to give a speech in the conference around 45 minutes, and she's a world famous personality. She was giving a speech on saying anger free was one among the topics, and in that conference she proposed to CBSE. She proposed to CBSE that no, schools, our CBSE schools, primarily our CBSE schools should be no anger-free zone. And after a few months, the chairman CBSE put a circular to all schools and abroad of CBSE schools that every schools, including the office of CBSE and the schools, should be the zone of anger-free, no anger zones. So, what does it she say? Let us see.
Not all the time. Nobody gets angry all the time. Not the time, all the time. Just once a day. And anger in different forms. It could be subtle, just in my mind. It could be a little irritation. It could be a little louder words. And sometimes the thing will turn out in my action. Sometimes it should just be the way you look at someone.
It's not audible.
I have to show my hands. But
It must be.
It's not audible.
Let me.
You can restart it once.
आपको बसा करना अलाउड नहीं है.
Is it audible, ma'am?
Yes.
नो स्मोकिंग जोन जैसे बन गए हर जगह, वैसे नो एंगर जोन. इधर गुस्सा नहीं कर सकते, आया तो बाहर जाकर क्या यहाँ नहीं कर सकते, यहाँ नहीं कर सकते. क्यों स्मोकिंग के लिए क्यों अलग जगह बनाई, क्यों नहीं कर सकते सबके बीच?
Can you increase the volume?
है नुकसान हमारा हो रहा है. इसी तरह गुस्सा कर आप रहे हैं, सारे वातावरण में और सब लोगों का नुकसान हो रहा है. तो आप जाइए, वहां वो कमरा है, उधर गुस्सा करिए, आप सही है. कर सकते हैं ऐसा? नहीं कर सकते क्या? जो खुद खाते हैं वो पेशेंट को कहते हैं कि इससे तो प्रोटीन मिलती है. इसी तरह जो खुद गुस्सा करते हैं वो पेशेंट को कहते हैं गुस्सा करना तो नेचुरल है. जो छोड़ देते हैं, जो उसका बेनिफिट देखते हैं, वो सबको कहते हैं ये कर लो, आधा इलाज तो आपका इसी में हो जाएगा. बैटरी चार्ज, यहाँ से बैटरी चार्ज होगी तब तो इस शरीर को कोई एनर्जी मिलेगी, तब तो ये शरीर ठीक होगा. दवा भी किसको लगेगी? शरीर के अंदर वो ताकत. यहाँ से आप दवा दे रहे हैं, प्रोसीजर कर रहे हैं, और यहाँ से मैं टेंशन, एंजाइटी, फीवर सब कुछ क्रिएट कर रही हूँ. आप कहेंगे इनको ठीक क्यों नहीं हो रहा, इतने दिन हो गए. Both have to be in harmony, and that's why it is science and spirituality, medication and meditation.
See here, the previous slide we have same. The first portion was less volume, therefore might not have heard. Of course, she was saying about the importance of no anger-free zone. Okay, and the circle also just given here. What CBSE has given to us. What CBSE has given to us. You know, one practice I tell my teachers to be make it practical in the classes. You know, for example, students arrival maybe 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock students arrival, and assembly may be held at 7:30. So 7 o'clock to 7:30, 30 minutes duration we have. 30 minutes duration. Normally, almost all schools, normally 95% of schools do not have any activity. The student who comes 7 o'clock and simply the child wastes 30 minutes time till assembly, maybe doing something unwanted things, they may be chatting, those things. So I told my teachers, 7 o'clock students are entering, 6:55 you enter the class, make the class arranged, and 7 o'clock from the first child enters, make the child do some activity, meditation, yoga, make it do something in the class, make the student, you know, relaxed. And the moment I am doing something to with the student, I am also getting relaxed. So making this other space, blank space, and gradually, you know, we have to be with the students. Suppose I am understanding the students, what is the problem that he is facing, why he is not doing homework, why the teachers are not doing, why school is not doing, why parents are not doing. If suppose we try to understand, we may not get kind of upsets or kind of problems for future. Place a signature board that just in front of our school we can write and give anger free school, anger free school. As Sister Shivani was saying, that we can say even many of the schools are written this: don't use pan masala, don't spit here, spit outside. So same way we can write in the school campus also. If you get angry, go outside and show your anger and coming. Show your anger and coming. Take up teachers to mentor on this area. No, everywhere. Teachers, we ourselves, we teachers will maintain ourselves to not to get angry. Take up exercise with children in assembly, sports, art spirit, classrooms. As I said, one management of time that that we can maintain the classroom, doing some exercises, or in the assembly we can have some practices, or record experiences. What are experiences? As I said, some of the experiences, and announce on social media, or maybe we can put in a Facebook or our YouTube channel that so and so school is an anger-free zone. Our school is an anger-free zone. Recognize and reward on improvement of these areas. For example, who is the teacher who is not getting angry? As I am a principal, I am a teacher, it's supposed to start from me. Then it goes to teachers. Then it goes to students. Then it will spread to the family. So I myself will start first. It will start from me individually. Now I can see more than 800 participants are in the workshop. So more than 800 participants, all of us individually, we will begin that. Yes, today onwards, we will not get angry unwantedly to any one of the students. It is very easy to blame. It's very easy to blame. A child is not completing his homework. It's very easy to blame and get angry. But it is quite tough that why the child is not doing homework, why I am getting angry, how can I solve the problem, how can I help the child? It has to be thought about. So the basics, the focus in anger, wrongful act. Anger is not a physical disturbance, a desire for punishment. The action tendency of anger is aggression. Now, when I get a lot of aggression, leads to punishment. Therefore, we slap the children. Slap the children. Okay. It can be blamed. For example, you might have done something for 2 days back in one of the schools. Okay, one of the teachers shared me an incident. In a school, teacher got angry, and at the end of the class, he gave 2 children beating with a duster. Suppose not to do. The teacher bet the 2 children with a duster. Do you know why the teacher bet? The reason for beating the children was children, they were throwing papers each other. They took the paper and they threw the papers each other. And after beating, the students complained to the class teacher saying that teacher was quite angry. So the teacher bet 2 children in order to show the anger. See here how the matter has been manipulated. Okay, even though the children were throwing papers, teacher supposed not to punish. The teacher has to counsel the children. It's a fact. Okay, so there is no, we cannot justify that teacher has thrown up, students were throwing papers each other, so the teacher went and bet. No, there is no justification. Teacher cannot beat, no corporal punishments. Counsel the students, make them understand. And the statement of the students, what is the statement of students? Teacher was angry to us in the class, to all of us. So that anger cannot show to everyone. So the teacher has shown the anger to those 2 students. See here the action. Anger is a byproduct of fear. Anger, mass helplessness, ego injury, and urge to balance, a substitute for grieving. Anger is a primary emotion of justice. Even for example, in a school, principal has called a teacher and given corrections. Okay, correction, sometimes our authority, when they give correction, we may think that they are scolding us. No, I don't think any father or mother scolds the children. I don't think any parents scold or get angry. They don't give correction. They mold, try to mold. So after coming out of the principal's chamber, I am having a fear that principal may take me out, or my ego has been hurt, or I am having a kind of emotional problem. So suddenly I come out of the principal's chamber and come to a teacher's. I don't want to continue in the school. I will not go to the class. I will resign. Simply we show the anger. Simply we show the anger. Nothing. Simple thing, when we were in the formation houses, I was in a kind of formation house. So in the formation house, we were trained in a way. You suppose your authority says, even I make it practical till now, I never get any angry or anything towards my authority. Whatever they say, I do it. Okay. So you suppose the authority or your elders say something, they are saying for your goodness. So listen carefully. If it is your mistake, accept it. And last, you say thanks. Say thanks. Even they are scolding you, getting angry. Yes, sorry. Thank you. I had a mistake. Sorry. Thank you for your correction. And remember, teachers, saying thanks does not mean you are wrong. Kindly keep in writing. Saying sorry does not mean that you are wrong. Don't take it in ego. Don't get angry to us. No, don't take it. Sometimes even students also come and, sir, I have not done any mistake. Teacher has given me punishment. Children get angry. I tell the students same thing. See, who has given you punishment? Okay, teacher is supposed not to give punishment without knowledge. You suppose the teacher has given. Who has given you? Your teacher only. Your teacher has given. Is he has done something, is he having any enmity with you? No, he loves you. Okay. For solving the students, we say, but on the opposite side, as a teachers, as a elders, as a mature person of the members of the family, and as an institute, we supposed not to get such kind of complaints from the students or from the parents or from the authority. Some of the simplest changes that could be undertaken for making school an anger-free zone, including genuinely smiling at students and teachers. We are getting frustration many of times because first period, second period, third period, fourth period, maybe fifth period. Why should I go to the class continuously? And our energy comes down. You know why? We are not smiling. We are not smiling. The best thing, smile. Smile. Maybe you are getting angry inside, still. Smile. It will help you. It is just, smiling can cure anything, any of the, sickness. Suppose we get anger, more anger, it can lead to hypertension, blood pressure, blood sugar, so many things can lead into. So we have to be well aware about. Well managed anger can be a useful emotion that motivates you to make positive changes. Positive changes. For example, a movie I remember, Bhag Milka Bhag. Okay, in the movie, we remember the scene that Milkha Singh went abroad and he lost the game. Milkha Singh went outside and he lost the game. He got anger. He got anger towards himself. He went to the coach and asked, what is the Guinness record? What is the Guinness record till today? What is the Guinness record? He asked, and he tried to overcome the record. He tried to make a new record, a positive change that has to be taken. On the other hand, anger is a powerful emotion. I have, suppose, the people, those who get angry, I have observed, they are so powerful in almost all activities. Those are very passive, I'm not saying you become get angry. No, I'm not at all saying about getting angry is a wrong sign. But it's a powerful emotion. It can lead to, as I said, an example of Milkha Singh, he's angry towards himself. That made him gave him positive energy. So define, publicize and practice your plan. Write a policy that defines what behaviors are acceptable or not acceptable in your school. What is acceptable and what is not acceptable. Train your faculty and staff how to diffuse potentially violent situations. Promote parent participation. Outline procedures for raise crisis of management. So these things are, very essential. How I train my, maybe for principals, how do I train my teachers? For teachers, how do I train my children in the class? For parents, how do I train my children? And for oneself, that's very important. How do I train myself? How do I train myself? Now, regarding anger-free school, I may be taking the 4th or 5th workshop, but the main task is that how do I frame myself as an anger-free person? As an anger-free person. Okay. So how do I train myself? That also becomes the highest task. Learning to express very strong negative emotions like anger is in a more constructive manner is not an easy task. It is not easy task. I have, I got a lot of anger. How can I show it in a constructive way? Constructive way. For example, a student who is not doing not listening towards me, talking behind. How can I show my anger constructively? Call both the students in front, and they may be talking in Hindi. Maybe they may be talking in Hindi. You call them both, and ask them to speak in English. Ask them to have a conversation. Ask them to have a conversation. We are not asking, why did you speak behind? Sometimes I call the student and ask. They may be playing in the class. When I walk in veranda, I see teacher is teaching in the class, and students are playing or something they are doing. May not be out of the sight of teachers. I enter some of the classes and I ask, this much I ask, do you know why did I call you? Children say yes. I tell, go back. If they analyzed, suppose matured students, 7th class, 8th class, especially 9 to +2 students, they are highly matured enough to understand us. One question enough. I simply ask them, have you understood that? Why did I call you? Why did I call you? Yes. Enough. They understood. Go to the class. So one must accept anger as a natural part of one's existence and use this acceptance to build a healthy relationship with negative emotions such as anger. It's an emotion, but does not mean that you show towards someone. Show towards someone. I have a hand, not for slapping someone. My hand is not for slapping someone. I have my energy, not to push someone, in order to lift to someone. The 6 ways have shaped this article can help you to realize they express anger without ever hurting others. See here, 6 ways. It does not involve getting rid of all anger, but using anger to enhance your life. Enhance your life. See here, positive and negative. What's positive and negative? It increases energy, are able to communicate your feelings, able to problem solve and can take change of the situation. Suppose I become so emotional very fast, and when I talk to the teachers, in an emotional way I speak, and I tell the teachers, see teachers, I'm not getting angry with you. I'm just showing my feeling towards you. It can disrupt your thinking, unnecessarily defend yourself, become aggressive and known as an anger person. Others will tell, oh, he's getting angry always. He's getting angry always. It can come. So we have to be careful. See here, some myths about anger. Anger is dangerous. We should not express our anger. Anger is bad. Anger is good. Anger is sin. Suppose I'm thinking I'm getting angry always. That means I'm having something problem. Okay, analyze that my school should be, or I should be controlled. I should be controlled, that I should not get anger. That self-analyzation is necessary. But don't think that, negative approach should not come on me. Negative approach should not come on me. Anger is a normal, even healthy emotions, but it's important to deal with. So now see here what Buddha says about anger. Anger will never disappear as long as thought of resistance are cherished in the mind. Anger will disappear just as soon as thought of resentment are forgotten. That is what Buddha said. That's what Buddha said. What does Gandhi say here? You know, what Gandhi says, anger and intolerance are the enemies of correct understanding. Anger and intolerance are the enemies of correct understanding. And he says, see here, Buddha also says that cause of anger, high expression, faculty perception and thinking, personality factor, poor communication skill, and poor emotional control. Poor emotional control. What Gandhi says, judgmental can be, hate can be, blame can be, preoccupied can be, take revenge can be, distract can be. So these two, personalities, Buddha and Gandhi, they're clearly saying about how we have to. We know the story of Angulimal, right? Or the Buddha says what? Suppose somebody comes, even in the Bible it is written, somebody slapped you, show the next. Does not mean, third time, not wait. No, don't. Sometimes we have to be calm and quiet. A person who is calm and quiet, don't underestimate that he does not have any, energy to react. No, he is powerful to control himself. The one who is not reacting is a powerful man. I repeat, the one who is not reacting, he is the powerful man because he is having that power to control himself. If suppose somebody is having a control over him, that's what it is in the paragraphs I have written. If suppose somebody is having control over his emotions, that he is the powerful man. He is the powerful man. Normally, teaching is a damaging job. Sometimes it is said. If, wrong said saying. I am writing here, wrong said saying. Teaching is a damaging job. Many teachers wear their hearts on their sleeves, making them vulnerable. Means we get angry simply. To us simply, teachers say that, he's getting angry. Maybe they're not understanding it. They're not understanding it. But, we have to make that aware that it would be nice to think your day will go without drama. But that is a utopian idea sometimes we can encounter, but without encountering that, we have to understand that this, I am a teacher who is here to teach someone. I am a teacher who is here to teach someone. What to teach? Not only through textbook, through my personal experience, And how should I manage myself? The more I learn to take care of my anger, the more I become powerful. Therefore, I told the statement just before I said, I'll repeat it later. I need to control what I do, anger. I control how I let my anger out. I practice cooling off. I watch my thoughts. Therefore, I said, don't underestimate somebody is calm and quiet. Somebody is not reacting. No, he is the person who, controls himself the most. So here, okay, teacher's anger is real, but we can make it. We are not perfect. When we talk about teachers, teachers also is a human being. We are, we are human being. We are not perfect, but we can strive towards perfection. We can strive towards perfection. What non-teachers do not realize that teachers invest much emotional capital into their teaching day. It's a complex role for one person. I am not telling you anything new, but you are responsible for lots of including. We are responsible for including the lessons you prepare, resources to access, to get ready, targets to meet, outcomes to achieve, deadlines to meet, all competing forces, expectations to appraise. Means we have the responsibilities. When we have a lot of responsibilities, we have to think a lot. In order to think a lot, our mind should be relaxed. Suppose in small things also, if we get angry, then we will not be relaxed. We will be disturbed. All those things we will not be addicted to. Means whatever the responsibilities we have. what responsibilities that we have. So in order to channelize our emotions, we should do these things. See your anger as information, focus on your sensation, get to the root, ditch out of unhelpful thoughts, name your other emotions, learn to calm down quickly, get some clarity, expressions yourself respectively. These things, easily can help us. These things easily can help us that, yes, these are things that I have to be very, very careful. These are things that I have to be very careful. So suppose I think that, yes, I think I am getting a lot of angry. As I said in the beginning, as I am going to conclude the session today, I am repeating once again, I should not have a kind of egoism. Don't take it in a personal way. Think, saying sorry does not mean I have done committed mistake. Don't take it in egoism way. Don't take it anything, ego way. And saying sorry does not mean that I have committed mistake. And next one, suppose I am controlling my emotion or somebody is not reacting towards me, does not mean he is less powerful than me. He is powerful because he is able to control his anger than me. He is able to control his anger than me. So my target should be, I should be the powerful person controlling my anger and other emotions, and I will make myself anger-free person. I'll make my classroom anger-free classroom. I'll make my surroundings, my school anger-free surroundings, my family, my society an anger-free, and I will be the symbol of an anger-free zone. With this, I'd like to conclude today's session on anger-free school, and let us try together. Let us try together. It should start from beginning onwards. Let no students make teachers angry. Let no teachers make, school authority angry. And school authority should think that we will never get angry hereafter. And teachers and students, parents, let us think together that nobody will get angry hereafter for any cause. So with this, I conclude today's session, and I thank mentor of the Sahodaya, Dr. CB Singh, and President of Sahodaya, Radhika ma'am, Dr. Himanshu, other executive members, and all teachers, more than around 850 or more than that, I think around 900 teachers are present in this workshop. I thank each and everybody for being the part of this training. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shibu. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful session. And some questions, some of them must raise the hand. Let please, those who wanted to ask any questions, you can raise the question. Technical persons, I request to please unmute, and those who do not have any question, please unmute yourself, and those who wanted to raise the question, please ask question. Unmuting does not mean that those who don't have any question, please unmute yourself. आपको किसी को क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछना हो, अपने आप को अनम्यूट कर रखे, जिसको क्वेश्चन पूछना है वो क्वेश्चन पूछ ले. There are 11 hands are up. 11 hands. Anamika Singh, ma'am, do you have any question?
No, ma'am.
Then please lower your hand. Anjana Kumari, Dharmavati Devi, Rita Sinha, 6538.
You can type also. You can put in the chat box also. Please.
You can write in the chat box also. Anybody? How to control anger? Any kind of questions you can raise. If not, can we conclude the session? Thank you to the participants also, because there is, along with the attendance sheet, there are few questions also given. Kindly, I am sure that it's very easy because very nicely he taught. So it is easy for us to give the answers. Thank you on behalf of Aryavarta Sahodaya School Campus. Shibu sir, you did your job very well. And of course, our mentor, Dr. CB Singh sir, giving opportunity to us to learn more and more. And the training in charge, treasurer, Dr. Himanshu
Thank you, sir.
Pandey,
Thank you,
and
ma'am.
thank you, and his team also, technical persons. Wonderful job. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. किती वर्ष गडबड